What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Day, and on this channel I talk about cybersecurity. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so this video is going to be like a life update kind of video, even though it hasn't really been that long. I don't know how long it has been. It's maybe like a month or two since I posted a video. So this video is going to kind of be like a life update video, just kind of evaluating just going over some things I've been working on, or just what has like the reasons behind like certain decisions I've made like over the last couple of months. So before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and liking the videos or sharing the videos. I really appreciate you guys. A while back we crossed 5,000 subscribers, and we're heading really close to 6,000 subscribers now. I'm pretty sure if I was consistent, I probably would be on my way like really close to 10,000 subscribers, but I'm not tripping about that. So let's just get into the video. So first things first, I want to talk about why I stopped I guess making YouTube videos for a while. So for me, it was just like a point of like just reevaluating like various things like I was doing, like just reevaluating everything. It was certainly like my stress load was certainly becoming a lot. So it was like school, work, which is like a huge chunk of like my stress load. School, work, social media, creating content, personal studying as well, and like managing the community, all of that stuff. And it's family too, and like there's I do music on the side. So like it was like several things I was doing at once, and I just needed to take a step back like from several things and just like reevaluate like my goals and look at what I really need to get to my eventual goals. So it was just me essentially just taking a break from everything and just like reevaluating. And in the process of this like reevaluation, I decided to completely quit all my social media. So I actually deactivated my Instagram. I deactivated my Twitter. Actually, didn't deactivate my Twitter. I deleted the Twitter app, but I deactivated my Instagram temporarily during this period, and then I deleted like all of my social media apps. And this during this period, like it was definitely like a really interesting like discovery phase, because and not really a discovery phase, but like just like a phase of like understanding certain things, because I usually I over time I always like delete my social media from time to time, like every week or every 2 weeks, every month, like just sporadically whenever I feel the need to like really focus on the task. I just like decide to like cut out all forms of like distractions. But this time, after like just looking at the whole situation and looking at like the cost reward or whatever scale of decision, just looking at the cost benefit like scale, I just made up my mind that I right now like I don't really need social media to achieve any of the goals that I have set for myself. So I made the decision to permanently to permanently deactivate all of my social media accounts. So I am no longer on Instagram, no longer on Twitter, no longer on Snapchat. I don't have any social media anymore except LinkedIn. You can always reach me on LinkedIn. I have my LinkedIn in my profile, so you can definitely connect with me on there, and Discord as well, and YouTube too. So I made a decision to permanently delete all my social media, and I think that would actually make for a whole different video, because like there are like several intricacies to that particular decision. But that was definitely something that I've been contemplating over time, and just like looking at because it's definitely a huge decision now in this like modern world where like we're so connected with social media, and it's like also like being like in cybersecurity or trying to like create a brand for myself. Social media is definitely something that I should have by every standard, but just like after several thoughts and decisions, I felt like I don't really think it's that integral right now, for where I want to go or where I want to be at. So I might get my accounts back like later down in the future, but the decision to permanently deactivate, or to not even deactivate, to permanently delete all the accounts, like to completely erase my existence from these social media networks was definitely one that I'm totally at peace with. I'm not even, I don't have any like attachments to the social media networks anymore. And like I said, I'll speak more of this in another video, because this was definitely a decision that I think it's definitely a decision I think would help me in my long-term growth and in other things I'm working towards. So that's that about that decision. Like I said, I'll make a video specifically for that. So next thing I'll be talking about is school. So I haven't done any videos about like my WGU journey. I've been going through, I've completed a couple of other classes after my last WGU video, and I actually kind of slowed down on my WGU classes. I slowed down on school because I started studying for the Security Blue Team Level 1 certification, and my goal is to focus more of my attention on that rather than school. So the pace at which I was accelerating at the beginning of the semester, I kind of slowed down on that. I'm still, doing my classes, but I'm doing them like a lot slower, and I'm spending more time on my Security Blue Team training, which, as you can see, is right here behind me. It's currently like 5 a.m. in the morning, so I was like studying, and I was like decided to like create a video while I was studying. So yeah, I decided to focus solely on the Security Blue Team training for now, but still do school on the side, but not at the pace at which I started this the term with. So yeah, I would do a couple of videos updating you on like the other classes I've completed, and how you can what resources you can use to leverage to complete those classes easily or more efficiently. So that is that about school. I'm definitely enjoying the WGU degree. I've found it very interesting and applicable. The different classes are truly applicable. My most recent class was technical communication, where I had to yeah, that class took me so long, like over a month to complete that class, and not because it was hard, it was just because I kept procrastinating and overthinking the tasks. So I'll definitely talk about that in a separate video specifically for that class. So like I said, I've been working on the Blue Team Level 1 certification. Right now I'm about 37% done. I just completed the second domain, which is like the phishing domain. Really solid training, and I'm looking forward to completing it so that I can give a really in-depth review of the certification and the training, because it's really in-depth, and it's like I really like the way it's well thought out. So I definitely recommend it. I don't want to give my full recommendations until I'm done with it, but I can give my partial recommendations for anyone who's looking for security training, like defensive security training. So definitely check it out. And then I also, like, most recently got promoted to a threat analyst 2 position. So I started as a threat analyst 1, and I recently got promoted to threat analyst 2. This was the way this turned out was pretty interesting. So we had a internal position for a senior threat analyst for one of our clients at my job, and one of my senior analysts, he recommended that I apply for the position because he felt that I was qualified for the position. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, there will be no harm in trying and applying an interview for the position. So I applied and I interviewed for the position. And yeah, this interview was one of like the toughest interviews I've ever done. It was like almost 3 hours, like 2.5 hours of interviewing. Really in-depth interview experience, and I learned a lot from this interview experience. I've been learning a lot, like, recently. Like, I've been learning a ton. Like, I've learned so much, like, I've learned so much from my current position than I've learned in my entire security career. Like, what I've learned in just about 6 months of being at my job is like a lot more than I've learned in the entirety of my career. So this interview experience was another step, took it to another level, and I now know certain things that I have in my knowledge that are knowledge gaps that I'm working towards filling those knowledge gaps, so I can be a well-rounded security professional. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting experience. So I applied for the senior threat analyst position, which I eventually did not get. However, I still got promoted to an analyst 2 position, and yeah, that was definitely an interesting experience. I never really expected to have this speed of growth in my career or at my company, but definitely like someone says, I don't know whoever said this quote, but you lose 100% of the shots you never take. So me taking the shot to apply and interview for a senior threat analyst position, even though I didn't eventually get that particular senior threat analyst position, I still got promoted, and it's definitely great. And I'm looking forward to, like, putting in more effort, learning more, and just like becoming really good at my job. Like, that's my goal right now, to be good at my job, to become better at my job. And yeah, I'll be talking more about different things and like more videos I'll be doing from time to time moving forward. But that's kind of an update of everything that's been going on in the last couple of months. And like I said, I'll be doing specific videos about me quitting my social media, as well as like my update videos for my WGU program. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, please be sure to smash the like button, of course, and be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And thank you to everyone really who has been subscribed, who has been supportive. Also be sure to join my Discord community. I'm always there, so you can always like reach out to me, especially now that I'm no longer in social media. I'm going to be more active in my Discord community, just being a part of my community, and doing my best to help people that are part of the community, and just grow as cybersecurity professionals. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn as well. I try to be active on there. I try to like respond to messages on there, but the whole goal of not being on social media is to stay away from like replying to messages, kind of. But yeah, all that aside, yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.